Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hello everyone, today is May 26th. This is Tuesday, Thursday 1C listening class. Before we study today's Unit 22, we are going to check out our Unit 21 dictation on your page 91. So could you check your dictation answer with this one? If you're done to check out, we are going to start. That's a long word in that word. Okay, 1 minute left, everyone. Please quickly check out. Good idea. For participle, actress, three. Check. Okay, close your book at number 1. Before you do the test, everyone, please write down today's date and your name on the test paper, everyone. Can I start? Okay, number 1. Engineer. Number 2. Microwave. 3. Refrigerator. Next one, pianist. And next one, architect. Cartoonist. Actor. Photographer. Singer. Gymnast. Please switch, girls and boys. Show me. Put your unit 21, everyone. Okay, everyone. Put your unit 21. And today we are going to start unit 22. So what is today's topic, everyone? Can you read it? Who do you want to be like? Do you know the picture? Do you know the people in the picture? Oh, really? Do you know, Jonathan? Who's the first one, everyone? Oh, do you know Tiger Woods? Who knows the Tiger Woods, everyone? Where's the picture? No? He's a very famous golfer, right? These days he tried to join the game too. So Tiger is, do you know golf, everyone? Golf? Golfer meaning is play the golf, right? How about next? Second picture. He invented Microsoft. Do you know Microsoft? In the computer, you can see many programs, right? When you turn on the computer says Microsoft. He made it. His name is Bill Gates. Have you ever heard of Bill Gates? He's very famous, right? And next one. Do you know Beckham? David Beckham. Oh, do you know? He's a famous soccer player. And last picture. Do you know Harry Potter? She wrote J.K. Rowling. So she is a writer. Do you got it? So do you want to be like these famous people? What is famous, everyone? Famous is a favorite? No. Famous is like this one. So do you know Cindy's mommy?
No.
How about, do you know Pororo? Who knows Pororo? You just, I know. Pororo is famous, means everyone knows, right? But Cindy's mom is not famous. Only Cindy knows. So famous meaning is everyone knows. So in the picture, they are very famous people, right? So do you want to be like a famous people? Who do you want to be famous? Nobody? It's okay. Number one question, everyone. What famous people do you want to be like? I don't want to be a famous people. You can write down. I don't want to be a famous people. I don't. If you want to be a famous people like this picture, you can say, I want to be a Tiger Woods. I want to be a golfer like Tiger Woods, like this one, right? How about number two? What are they famous for? So, everyone, Cindy talked to you. He is a famous golfer. What are they famous? What is he famous for? He is famous for golf. Write down just one. He is famous for golf. Or, second picture, he is famous for invented Microsoft. Or he is famous for soccer. She is famous for...
Choose.
Yes, choose one. You can write down.
4 people.
In the 4 people, you can choose one. She is famous for Harry Potter series, like this one. Did you finish to write down?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, look at the first picture. What is the first picture? Do you know Kim Yeona?
Yes.
You don't know Yeona Kim? She is a famous figure skater, right? Number 1 picture, figure skater. Figure, not figure. Number 2. Oh, I want to be doctor. Dream, yes. In the future. How How about number 3? Oh, make a movie.
Actress.
Actress. Man movie star is actor. Woman movie star actress, right? Actress. How about number 4? Painter, same meaning? What is painter, same meaning? Artist. Artist. So Edison make it, create light verb. Number 5, light verb. Light verb. And last one. Do you remember puppet? So with a 2 stick and you make a long string on the back or all. Yes, you can move the doll. That one is puppet, right? So plus word everyone. Plus word, Jonathan, write down plus word. Inventor. Show me. Show me. Okay, what is the first word? Fairy tale. It's like people make some story. Like, do you know Thumbelina? Do you know what is thumb? Thumbelina is like a princess who has size like a thumb, right? Little. And do you know Little Mermaid under the sea? You know? That one is a fairy tale. Some people make the story, right? So inventor. Inventor is like who someone makes something new, like Edison. Edison is inventor, right? He invented the light bulb. How about blind? Didn't can see. You cannot. You cannot see. The one is blind. How about deaf? Cannot hear. Cannot hear is deaf, right? Do you know Helen Keller, everyone? Helen Keller is blind and deaf, right? So, do you have any question about the vocab? No? Okay, let's move on our book, everyone. So, number 1, Mia, can you read the number 1 question?
Does Greg want to be like in the future?
Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, Mona Lisa, Mozart. And number 2, Eugene.
What is he famous for?
Okay, number 3, son.
What does
Nancy
want to be in the future?
Okay, choose your answer, everyone.
Unit 22. Who do you want to be like? Listening practice 1.
I want to be a famous artist like Leonardo da Vinci. Who is that? He is the artist who painted the Mona Lisa. Really? I didn't know that. Who do you want to be like, Nancy? Well, I want to be like Britney Spears. I think she is the best singer. I am going to be a singer like her one day.
Do you need one more time?
No.
No?
Listening
Okay.
practice 2.
Let's do it together.
Unit 22. Who do you want to be like? Listening practice 1.
I want to be a famous artist like Leonardo da Vinci.
I want to be a famous artist like Leonardo da Vinci, right? Number 1, he wants to be a famous people like Leonardo da Vinci. Do you know Leonardo da Vinci?
Yes.
Okay, let's listen. Who is he?
Who is that? He is the artist who painted the Mona Lisa.
He is the artist who Painted? Do you know Mona Lisa picture?
Yes.
Yes. Leonardo da Vinci drew that one.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. And Mia, you didn't sorry.
Who do you want to be like, Nancy?
Who do you want to be, Nancy?
Well, I want to be like Britney Spears.
I want to be like Britney Spears. She is a very old singer. So woman singer in America.
I think she is the best singer.
I think she is a thank you, Mia.
I am going to be a singer like her one day.
I'm going to be a singer like her one day in the future, right? Number 2, what is he famous for? Leonardo da Vinci famous for? Okay, B. How about number 3? Nancy wants to be. She
wants to be a
singer. Okay, B. Is it right? Okay, next one, everyone. You have to match it. Mozart, Edison, Emma Watson, Kim Yeon-oh.
Listening practice 2. 1. Mozart wrote his first music at the age of 5. He was a musical genius. 2. Edison is the first inventor of the light bulb. 3. Emma Watson is the famous British actress who starred in the movie Harry Potter as Hermione.
Hermione.
4. Kim Yeon-oh is a famous figure skater. She is only 18 years old now, but she is a world sports star.
That city is a very old things. Kim Yeon-oh is not anymore 18, right? Okay, we're going to next our
Listening
answer.
practice 2. 1. Mozart wrote his first music at the age of 5.
Mozart wrote his music, first music when age of 5 years old. When he was 5 years old, he wrote the music, right? He is a musical genius.
He was a musical genius.
Genius, smart. Are you okay?
2. Edison is the first inventor of the light bulb.
Edison is the first inventor. What is inventor? Make something first, right? Like verb inventor. Who is Edison? Yes, last one, right?
3. Emma Watson is the famous British actress who
Emma Watson is very famous British meaning is England actress.
starred in the movie Harry Potter as Hermione.
What is her role, everyone? Hermione, right? In the movie.
4. Kim Yeon-oh is a famous figure skater.
Figure
She is
skater.
only 18 years old now,
No.
but she is a
not
world sports star.
World sports star, right? Okay, check it everyone. Go
Listening
to the next one. Next page. Jordan, can you read number 1 question when you pick it? Yes. Next page, Jonathan.
Who is Hans Christian Andersen?
Anderson, who is he? And number 2, son.
Which is not one of
Anderson's best known story. Everyone knows some stories from him. And using 3.
What did he do when he was young?
When he was young, what did he do? And Mia.
What was his best job?
His bad job, everyone, not Christian Andersen's job.
Practice 3.
Hans Christian Andersen is the world's most famous fairy tale writer. Some of his best-known stories are The Little Mermaid, Thumbelina, The Little Match Girl, and The Ugly Duckling. He loved writing and wanted to become a writer when he was a little boy. He made hand puppets and wrote plays for the puppets he made. Although his dad was a shoemaker and didn't have money to educate him,
Hans didn't give up and tried his best to make his dream come true.
Yes, of course. It's
Listening.
so fast, right?
Listening
Every time.
practice 3.
Hans Christian Andersen is the world's most famous fairy tale writer. Some of his best-known stories are The Little Mermaid, Thumbelina, The Little Match Girl, and The Ugly Duckling. He loved writing and wanted to become a writer when he was a little boy. He made hand puppets and wrote plays for the puppets he made. Although his dad was a shoemaker and didn't have money to educate him, Hans didn't give up and tried his best to make his dream come true.
Do you need one more?
Listening practice
Can we do
3.
it together?
Hans Christian Andersen is the world's most famous fairy tale writer.
Who is he? He's a word adventure story writer. One more time. Alright. One more.
Listening practice 3.
Hans Christian Andersen is the world's most famous fairy tale writer.
Fairy tale writer. World famous fairy tale writer. Do you remember plus word fairy tale? Yes.
Some of his best-known stories are The Little Mermaid,
Best known story is Little Mermaid,
Thumbelina,
Thumbelina.
The Little Match Girl, and The Ugly Duckling.
Little Match Girl. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm going to make a fire. Oh, I can have food. Like this one. Do you know that story? Little Match Girl. When I matched the fire. And you don't know the Little Match Girl story? Oh, I'm so cold. Please buy the match. Like this one. Yes. And ugly duckling. Do you know that one? So dog thinks I am a so ugly dog. I try to change another words, right? Ugly duckling. That one is a book name.
He loved writing and wanted to become a writer when he was a little boy.
When he was a little boy, he wanted to be a writer, write something.
He made hand puppets and wrote plays
He made hand puppet, right?
for the puppets he made. Although his dad was a shoemaker,
What is his dad's job? Shoemaker. Someone who make a shoe, right? Shoes.
and didn't have money to educate him,
He didn't have money to educate. Educate meaning is we can learn something new, right? Your mom and dad educate you for studying English, right? That one is educate you learn something.
Hans didn't give up
He
and
didn't
tried.
give up. Give up meaning is, oh, I don't have money, I cannot study. It's give up, right? Don't give up meaning is I'm going to do again, right?
Tried his best to make his dream come true.
He makes dreams come true, right? Number 1. Who is Hans Christian Andersen, everyone?
He is a famous fairy tale writer.
Fairy tale writer. Is it right? Number 2. Which is not his writing book? His story.
The Golden Goose.
Golden Goose. No. And 3. What did he do when he was young?
He wrote plays
For
his puppet.
yes, he write about the puppet story, right? And 4, what was his dad's job, everyone?
A shoemaker.
Shoemaker. Okay, and next one is true or false. Mia, can you read true or false part? Number 1.
Kelly is reading a
Biography
biography of an Israeli.
and Sullivan. Everyone, what is biography? Sample. Biography, do you know the meaning?
No.
That meaning is the famous people life written by other people or someone else. The other people write about famous people's writing. So like this one. You know Edison. Some Cindy write about Edison's life when he was young and when he became 18 years old. So that one is biography. How about Edison write about himself? That one is diary, right? The one's not biography. Do you know what is biography? Okay, number 2, Sam.
Helen Keller was another
Author.
who was blind and deaf.
What is the author, everyone? Same meaning? Writer. Write down writer. Author, same meaning, writer. Who was blind and deaf. And number 3, Eugene.
And so Helen Keller how to speak.
How to speak. And 4, Jonathan.
Helen Keller was like that.
Yes. Let's listen.
Listening practice 4.
What are you reading, Kelly?
I am reading a biography of Helen Keller.
She is an amazing person, isn't she?
Yes, how could she become an author when she was blind and deaf?
It is because she tried her best, and she had the best teacher in the world.
Who was that?
Anne Sullivan. She taught Helen how to speak. She was also blind, but she didn't give up the hope she had for Helen.
I wish I had a teacher like that too.
Well, Kelly, do you try your best like Helen Keller did? You don't even do your homework.
Mom!
Okay, one more time.
Listening practice 4.
What are you reading, Kelly?
I am reading a biography of Helen Keller.
She is an amazing person, isn't she?
Yes, how could she become an author when she was blind and deaf?
It is because she tried her best, and she had the best teacher in the world.
Who was that?
Anne Sullivan. She taught Helen how to speak. She was also blind, but she didn't give up the hope she had for Helen.
I wish I had a teacher like that too.
Well, Kelly, do you try your best like Helen Keller did? You don't even do your homework.
Mom!
Okay, let's do it together.
Listening practice
Ready your
4.
color pens?
What are you reading,
What are
Kelly?
you reading,
I
Kelly?
am reading a biography of Helen Keller.
I'm reading of Helen Keller. Number 1. Kelly is reading biographies. Anne Sullivan or Helen Keller? Huh?
First,
No answer. Kelly is reading biography of Helen Keller. Number 1 first, everyone. Not Anne Sullivan, Helen Keller, right?
She is an amazing person, isn't she?
She is an amazing person, isn't she?
Yes, how could she become an author when she was blind and deaf?
How can she become an author? Writer, because she is deaf and blind, right?
It is because she tried her best, and she had the best teacher in the world.
She tried again, and she had the best teacher in the world, right? Number 2. Helen Keller was the author who was blind and deaf. True or false?
True.
True. Helen Keller, deaf and blind, right?
Who was that?
Who is that?
Anne Sullivan.
Hmm?
She taught Helen how to speak.
He taught Anne how to speak. Number 3. Anne Sullivan taught Helen how to speak. True or false?
True.
True.
She was also blind, but
She also blind. Everyone, wait a second. Number 3. What is taught?
What?
Anne Sullivan taught Helen Keller. What is taught? Yes, past tense of teach. Write down everyone. Teach. Past tense of teach. I know you guys already know about past tense, but one more time, write down for your reminding.
she didn't give up the hope she had for Helen.
She didn't give up, right?
I wish I had a teacher like that too.
I wish I had teacher like her.
Well, Kelly, do you try your best like
Do you try your best? You study hard?
Like Helen Keller did? You don't even do your homework.
You don't even do your homework. You don't finish your homework like this one. Number 4. Kelly try her best like Helen Keller. No, mom said you don't finish your homework, right? Or okay, that's all for our listening class, everyone.